Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Start the drive with a carry by Jones. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Hughes. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. Down the right sideline. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 38 yards on the scamper there. Think he's got some unfinished business after taking that all the way down to the 1?
There's no doubt in his mind that he has unfinished business. How upset would he be, even though he won't show it, if the play call comes in, quarterback, keeper, bootleg, maybe someone else carrying the football. He's done the heavy lifting. Let him take it across the goal line.
Jones diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Anders Carlson now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
A give right side for Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Those defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, third down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this with almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
Ready?
They'll run with Montgomery, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now a play fake. Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now Lance going to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hughes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now a second and 10. Running right, Jones. Oh, nice move. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Hughes off the play fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Hughes has taken in by his big tight end. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
2nd quarter action down from Detroit, and it's the homestanding. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Smash, ready. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. And it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returning it, here's Hamler. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Lance to throw on second down here. That is caught by Laporta. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Lance across the middle. He's got it complete to St. Brown. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Hughes. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there is no way he was getting away on that one.
Hughes now to throw on second down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Hughes to throw on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Hughes on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. To throw is Hughes. Throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hughes flushed out right.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage protocol and see if they get their offense back on track.
Here's Hughes on 3rd down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal.
From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm on quarterback Smokey and the Bandit Lair. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
37-yard line.
Play action, now it's Lance.
Escapes the sack. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw, it's Lance.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
And Lance now to throw.
Just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Lance looks to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Hughes now. Off play action. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Now a first down carry by Jones. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Got it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Lance. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now Hughes off the bootleg. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete.
I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Back to throw. Hughes. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. An inside give to Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 168 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action here on first down. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 36 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Carlson on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 31, Lions 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lance. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Hughes. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Looking to throw. Hughes. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.